Hello everyone and welcome to this Teach It Right Tuesday Up video. This is the update video for the 24th of May 2022. Let's jump into the key messages. First off, a huge thank you to everyone who attended the parents meetings. It's really important, as obviously we're entering our last block, that both parents and students are fully informed as to what targets they're working towards. As we know, this block is full of exam practice, certainly for the year 5s, and that's what we'll be working towards. And obviously if you know your targets, it makes it much easier to pick out those and really polish them up to exam readiness. Of course, another key reminder, don't forget to book our exam technique workshop. Now this is for the parents, and of course the students in their block 6 will be learning a lot about exam technique and working on really improving it, so they're wasting no time being really efficient and hopefully then improving their scores. But it's of course really useful as well for the parents to be working in the same manner, to know the same tips and tricks, so they can of course help their students when working through the questions at home. And I think it's really obviously important to be a unified front and everyone working towards that. So the parent exam technique workshop is really valuable. Please look out for that. Registration window for the 11 Plus exams has opened, and this is something that we've sent you many emails about, and hopefully you're thoroughly informed and completely on top of. But please do make sure if you've not received those for any reason, you're checking your junk mail and generally making sure that you've obviously begun the enrolment process, because if you miss that, of course, dire consequences. It's not something that we can do for you, sadly. We can of course advise. If you do have questions, reach out to us, but it's something that you're required to do, so please look out for it. And finally, as we know in Block 6, the new books are being sent out, so please make sure that obviously that you know which books those are. You remove any books from past blocks unless there's certain questions or certain homework that needs marking, so that the students have an easy time of transporting those books to and from the centres. Other things to mention, obviously our masterclasses are a fantastic new thing that we're launching. This is primarily in response to a lot of questions and feedback we had from parents at the parents meeting. And so what we've decided to do is launch 7 new maths classes that will run over the summer. These are masterclasses, so it's not a block, which means you can come to any number of them. You can pick and choose, and there'll be a range of these maths classes, ideally focusing on sort of the harder, long style questions, so the problem-solving style questions. But again, they'll be focusing on a range of topics such as ratio, equation, fractions, but also other things like percentages, Venn diagrams, and general sort of data. And again, pick the ones that you know that you would like to work on, and these will be on the summer. So options will be available for you to choose from after half term, but certainly keep an eye out for that, because really valuable in terms of focusing on those sort of key areas and key math skills you need to practice on. Something else just worth mentioning, I know we've mentioned this in the past already, but the vocabulary monster quizzes, these are a fantastic session, or series of sessions. It's going to be running every weekday over the summer holidays, and they're well worth booking because we're going to really sort of cram a large number of words, every session over 200 words, and we know how important vocabulary is. Again, one of the big feedbacks that went home to a lot of parents is the one thing you need to really just keep going on is improving that vocabulary, and hopefully this is going to be a fun and interactive way of really boosting your vocab. I believe here it says there's a deal, 20% off when booking 10 or more of these sessions, as long as you use the code TIRquiz, so do make sure you're using that to get the best discount possible. Other things that are just worth mentioning, revision camps up and coming in the May half term, so 31st through the 2nd, both at Trevelyan Middle School in Windsor and St Mary's in Maidenhead. There are still a few places left on these, so please look on the website for more information there if you're interested and come along. And similarly with the mock exams, there's both the CEM and GL mock exam running over this holiday period, over this half term. So if you're interested, again, please do come to the website and have a look. Other final things that are just worth mentioning, obviously half term is the week commencing the 30th of May. Please be aware of that. So of course, usual holiday practices apply. Some of the centres won't be running. The GLA and CM top-up classes on the 29th of May, so just before the half-term, will be, and that will be their assessment week, their final week of assessments. And we will have a Louise's book club on the Sunday, but of course there won't be a homework club on the Monday, the 30th of May, and there won't be a book club on the second Sunday of that holiday. So please be aware of those dates. Right, everyone, that was a nice quick video, but nice to keep everyone updated. Speak to you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.